MSP Waves Radio and its owners take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guests. Statements and show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of the radio station. The material on these shows is provided for educational and informational purposes only. Welcome to Sim Your Life, and hopefully we're all here and we can all talk.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Good morning.
Morning.
And I can hear Sim Girl, and she's here.
Yay, we're here. Good morning.
The song cut off. I thought there was more to the song. I was like, oh, did I just drop off? What's
Dragged you. I dragged you in here.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. So welcome everybody to the Sim Your Life show here on MSP Waves, part of the Minnow Support Project on MSP or steamit.com. I had a little bit of technical difficulty right off the bat there. I don't know what happened. But I am Sim Girl, and we are here with Snook. Me and Snook do the Sim Your Life show here on MSP Waves, and we are here with Ingenuity.
Yay! No dramatic pause or anything.
I think I've said it enough now.
I'm always on the tip of your tongue. Admit it. I mean, come on.
I just sit around all day and go, Ingenuity. Ingenuity.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah. I like that.
I like that.
Too funny.
It is the 17th of April already. Yay. It's freezing cold.
Oh my God, I know. It's like 30 degrees this morning. I took the girls to school. It's like, seriously? Come on, it can't be that cold. It's almost summer, right? Isn't summer right around the corner?
I don't know. For you guys it is, but not for us. We still got snow. We got a whole, I don't know, we got like 6 inches of snow over the weekend. And it's still here.
Oh God, it's been officially spring for like a month?
Yeah, not here. We haven't had we don't even have buds on our trees yet. It's been that cold.
Wow. Well, you got flowers and they're all dying and falling off now.
Well, I'm hoping my strawberries will make this the second frost we've had now since I put them down. So I'm like, oh my gosh, not the berries.
Not the berries.
No, not strawberries. Please, not strawberries.
Well, hello, JSF. He said he finally got to catch our show. Yay. Yeah, we do the Sim Your Life show every Tuesday. We talk about The Sims 4, which is a game on the computer where you can simulate and play a person, basically, on the game.
Yeah.
And we can build houses, and you can do your careers, you can build your skills, you can have a family, you can do anything you want in the game.
And then we talk about everything other than The Sims.
Yeah.
The Sims.
We talk about life.
Yes.
Talk about The Sims, and we talk about life.
Yeah.
Look, you put a gif in there. If I was you, I'd want to be me too. That is, that is the theme song for I Am Pretty, which comes out on the 20th, which is a movie that is going to be so funny.
What's it about?
It's about a girl who's kind of like chubby. It's what's the girl's name? I can't remember. She's chubby. But she goes to the gym, and she's just frustrated with the way she looks, and she wants to get in better shape, and she falls off of the the bicycle and she hits her head. And when she wakes up, she looks in the mirror and she's like, "Is that me?" And they're like, "Yeah." And she's like, "I'm beautiful." And then all of a sudden her, complex changes because she thinks she's beautiful. So she runs around with all these snazzy outfits and she just acts like she's the shit. And it's going to be hilarious.
Oh, that'll be good.
That
And
sounds-
yeah, all the previews for it look really good. So
I like the
I'm
song though.
excited. Yeah, I heard the song in the background. I'm like, I wonder if they made that song just for this movie or
Mm.
what. And I just happened to find it before the movie came
Before
out.
the movie came out, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the thing.
But it's I definitely sing it every time then. I have
I
to
do.
make sure I mute my mic because because I'm like all of a sudden I'm really like, oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, Amy Schumer is the girl.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Yeah,
say it
it's
sounds
just
like an
so
Amy
funny.
Schumer movie.
It is, and she's so funny.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
is. And I've watched the preview so many times because I have it on Facebook and it comes up in my thing. So that by the time I see the movie, I probably know the whole movie,
Yeah.
because I've already
You've
seen
seen
every
every trailer?
Yeah. I just think it's gonna be so funny. I'm so excited that it's coming out. It's coming out this weekend. So I'd be like, yay!
You
And
just
then
want
the
to grab her
trailer.
cheeks and like kind of motion around. Look like a
Yeah.
squirrel.
She does in that picture. She gained a lot of weight for
For what?
that movie. Or she had
Oh.
lost a lot of weight and now in that because she hasn't been that heavy in a long time.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
don't really pay attention to
Well, she does
her weight anyway.
she does a lot of raunchy comedy and that was
Yeah, yeah. I kind of am turned off with her comedy, but
yeah.
when they write a role like this for her and she plays it well, then
Yeah.
it's up for me.
It's,
I find her funny sometimes. But
That's where Eddie Murphy started, was like raunchy comedy.
yeah, yeah. We all remember his jokes too. It's funny.
I love Eddie Murphy.
yeah, he was well in
He's my
his
hero. I'm just kidding.
in his beginning days. Then he kind of got
Yeah, I still say a lot of the stuff that he said in his comedy routines just because it's like in my head.
yeah. Yeah.
I
So
haven't seen a movie from him in a long time.
no, does
No,
he even
you're right. I haven't either.
There was a 1,000 words or something where he had to stop talking. He was like a real fast talker, and he went to this guru, and the guru said that you can only speak 1,000 more words, and the tree grew in his backyard, and every time he would say a word, a leaf would fall off. And
No, I didn't see that.
it was actually a really good movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
maybe
what-
it's a true movie because I haven't heard anything from him since.
You never know what's going on in Hollywood anymore.
Yeah, one of those conspiracy theory movies.
Yeah.
When the last leaf falls, Eddie.
And he stopped. He did. He stopped
It was
talking.
a really good movie. And his girlfriend's like, "Would you explain yourself?" And he's trying not to talk because every time he talks, she's like,
Making all these hand movements.
Yeah.
Funny face.
He's like giving her
Yeah.
the silent treatment. And he's like, "I got like 10 leaves left." It was funny.
The Kitchen Fairy made it.
Yay!
Oh.
Welcome. Welcome to the Sim Your Life
Holy
show and
cow.
Mike's thoughts too.
Mike's Thoughts made it. And Deranged Vision.
And Deranged
Woohoo.
Visions.
You brought the
Welcome.
A-Team
Hello,
ingenuity.
hello.
Yay!
Yeah, I sent a little message out. Yeah, say, come join us.
Welcome.
Um, I'm
We
gonna,
are here talking to Ingenuity.
yeah. And I'm gonna put these out because now we got some more castle people.
Yeah, this Friday is going to be the castle party, and Snook has took it upon herself to go into the Sims 4 game and build a castle for the party.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's getting there.
That's
I'll be on.
awesome.
I'll be on Steam Star Network over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was-
For,
she's not
um,
here, is she? But that was Katrina's
Cupcake
idea.
Pop.
Yeah. That's her last show.
I know. Where's she going? Why is she leaving?
Crazy, far as I'm concerned. I don't
That's crazy talk. Not that way. What are you doing, Dumb Bob? You're leaving. I love her show. I always miss it though because it's Friday night and I have to do errands and run things. Oh, it's in the bouncy castle.
Yep.
I've actually got like alarms set for shows that I like now. Otherwise, I miss them.
Yeah,
That you
I do
do.
too.
It's hard because well, I have see you don't have Sim Girl that leaves you that leaves you messages.
I
Just
could though. I just tell you every time something happens.
yeah,
Look, it happened.
I get the
Yeah, no, I've signed up for 3 or 4 here on PAL, and I know I miss half of them still.
yeah,
I don't even remember what times they are.
I know. And all of a sudden I'll get beeping and it's like, what is that? I
Yeah, it's
Why is
hard
my
to get
alarm going
anything
off?
done. I'd love to go and work in the yard, but right now, there's a radio show on. That chair does. I'm just keep watching it because
I know, I
it's
do.
like,
I'm sorry, I memorized. We really need to get that off the screen.
yeah, it's too distracting.
Because I want to be in that chair doing that. Uh,
It needs to be a recliner, then set it off. Get back
yeah.
to a bigger, go slide.
Yes, you do. Thank you. There. It's off of my screen now. Thank you.
Yes, please add on to the conversation.
Yeah. Yep, you even leveled up. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you with the eyeballs sticking out.
I was like memorized by the damn chair going up. I'm like, oh,
I really would like to try that.
yeah, I'm having a
That
little.
sounds spooky as shit, that eye, man.
That is spooky.
I know. When I first came into the Alliance
I
Castle,
see you.
when I first came into the Alliance Castle, I was like, can't you change your eye? It's kind of creeping me out, Mike.
Us in Intrigue says that he'll find another one. Oh, we love gifts. Definitely. Look at Ron Don shaking his belly. It's a real picture of him when he was little, too.
Shit.
Sorry, I had my headset off. I had to get my blanket on.
Oh my gosh, it's so cold.
It is.
It's so cold.
It's freaking freezing.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, we got married. My husband and I got married in April 27th. Yeah, it's coming up 22 years. Woohoo!
Wow.
But it was so cold.
Okay.
Yeah. I had a long sleeve wedding dress and everything because it was freezing. Oh, and if anybody's planning on getting married, go for the June wedding because
Yeah.
it's too cold in April and then you go to celebrate it, it's so freaking cold. So
Yeah, April's really,
it's just cold.
it's just cold.
Hey, Hazem.
Oh, what was it? How do you say it again?
Hazem.
Hazin.
Hazem, yes.
Hazim.
We had a discussion about that one day. I had no clue how to pronounce his name either. I was like, how exactly do you say that there, buddy? One of our powwows.
Because we will be calling you Hazim.
Or I will just make up names and
Like he has them. That's how I remember.
That's what I thought it was too, was Hazem for a long time.
cold came and now it's
I feel
yeah.
Yeah.
The weather's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
It is crazy. They said that Father Time was driving and refused to ask for direction.
Oh, 65? You poor thing.
Oh, here we are, LA people. Hey, Savos here too. Wow, we got a full house. Out of coffee, need to buy more.
Well,
Need coffee. I'm on to sweet tea now.
Rock star. Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star.
I
That's
was
why I drink them
just
all the time.
saying that.
It's a good jam.
I know. I don't know why everybody just rips on Nickelback because I think they're pretty
I
good.
think it's because they got so popular so fast that other bands got jealous and spread the rumor that they're commercial when really they're not. They're just being themselves.
Oh.
And they're damn good and they climb the charts quick. My opinion, I don't know. I'm a
Their
Nickelback
videos are funny.
fan. Right?
Did we lose Cat? Snook.
No, I'm here. When it comes to music, I really can't join in on the conversation, so I was
As I
listening.
was thinking, I said, I don't know. Nickelback.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I
That's,
got, I
that's
got
how
nothing there.
colors say, no.
I'm like, unless you're talking before
Why's
1990,
everybody got something against Pink?
because
So bad.
why would a guy want pink for a name? He
I
wouldn't.
don't know, but then that makes everybody else not have Pink.
Well,
See,
no,
Pink every once in a while. Yeah, it's salmon.
Yeah.
that's not salmon. That is
You have to be
pink.
comfortable
Yes,
enough.
it's a fish
with-
color.
Salmon's more orangey.
It's not true. They don't wear pink. If you ever washed your red clothes in white
Ugh,
together, you wear pink.
you do
Yeah,
wear
pink
pink.
I don't want to hear it. Red clothes.
I had a blue sweater once, and I put it in, and I didn't realize I put it in with all my other stuff, and everything got this. It turned like an aqua color.
Oh.
Yeah, everything I owned turned aqua. It's like, oh, thanks.
It's like a
That'd been
free
interesting.
wardrobe. Free new wardrobe.
That's when I used to go to this one place and you could buy dollar. I could buy a sweater for $1. I bought a jacket once for $2. Brand new.
They got like the Goodwill superstores around here. You can find some good stuff.
Yeah.
The GW.
Well,
That's
this
where we go get toys for the kids because we have a lot of kids and they break toys and go through them and dogs chew them up sometimes. So yeah, it's a good place to get toys too.
that's a really good idea, quite honestly. Plus, I mean, they only play with the toys for so long.
Yeah, no, it's not like it's a collectible or anything. It's just something to throw around and play in the dirt and pretend they're buried. You know what the thing is now? Because I like zombies. I like the zombie shows, you know, like Z Nation and iZombie and Walking Dead and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, their thing is now is they have their dolls, right? Well,
Oh.
some of the dolls they don't like, they will take a red color crayon and color all over their faces and stuff. And they'd be like, they're dead, they're zombies, Dad.
We don't have a
Okay.
zombie
Yeah.
Barbie yet.
And then the other dolls will like kill the zombies. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Isn't it funny how your children pick up like the weirdest things off of like cartoons and stuff?
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
But I got them ready for the apocalypse, so you know.
They're set. Their dolls are
Stab
ready.
them in the head.
Yeah.
Make sure you kill the brain.
Oh, is that
the
how you
brain
kill a
stuff.
zombie?
Yeah, you gotta kill the brain stuff.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
For some reason, and they want to eat brains, so I don't know.
I don't
Whoever made that up just was really crazy.
I have no idea. I've never actually researched that. That would be an interesting topic to
You
look
have
up,
to
though.
stomp on their head. Well, I'm sure, isn't it like a voodoo? Don't they come from like voodoo and all that? Is
I
that
think originally it was
know.
like a government experiment gone wrong. It was a virus that they were making to kill somebody else, like the
Ah.
Germans or something.
uh,
And they ended up getting it out in the public, and the public started turning into zombies or something. I don't remember what the story was. It was before I came around because they've They've had zombies.
Yeah, there's been several
The Walking
variations.
Dead.
Some of it come from like Mary Shelley's. Some of it come from like the Mummy lore, and it's all
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Mummy.
combined and mixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they've always been, I mean, if you figure mummies from the Egypt, I mean, so they've been around forever.
Yeah. So they've been talking about the undead for a long time.
For
Osiris.
We turned it into a TV show. Did you see the finale?
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead finale? Yeah, they got Negan. But they didn't kill him. That's so funny. The ice cream.
I hated that mother fricker.
Dude, Negan?
Yeah,
Negan's my favorite.
I didn't like him. Not after he popped dude in the head and his little eye came out.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's gonna start the whole next season. Is everybody's gonna split up?
So
It's gonna be.
I'm going to sound really stupid. So this is a TV show where you like the zombies?
No, we don't like the zombie.
No, the TV show where you like the zombie is called iZombie. It's with this chick that is a zombie and she works in the morgue.
Oh,
And she's trying to prevent. Well, her job is she kind of helps the detective solve murder cases, but at the same time, they're secretly trying to stop the apocalypse. It's kind of
I gotta like write that down because
well, now we've lost you between World of Warcraft and a new TV show.
Well, if you ever have a chance to watch The Walking Dead, start from the beginning. It will really get you hooked.
Yeah, I figured that's one of those. That was like when like Buffy the Vampire. When I watched that one, you got to start like from the beginning.
Yeah, you gotta start from the beginning.
Yeah.
But
That's
a good
that
show,
was a
too.
good.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I watched it.
We know you did.
All the horror stuff. I've seen it. I promise you, I've watched at least one episode just to try.
Yeah, the first season.
Yeah, of Buffy. Yeah,
Zombies annoy me.
zombies.
I don't understand. I mean, wouldn't they starve to death eventually if they don't get anything to eat and they're all zombies? I don't get it.
Well, that's what. If I don't know if you've ever seen Z Nation, but on Z Nation, there's like these big balls of zombies that are eating each other. It's crazy.
Cannibal zombies.
Yeah, they'll come rolling down a hill and just start eating. It's funny. Donuts.
Actually, those are cookies. I think
Those are Girl
they are
Scout
cookies.
those are those Girl Scout.
In
But
what,
they,
ice cream or
Moya.
something?
yeah, but those have coconut in them.
Coconut. They don't
Cookies
like
and
coconut.
mashed potatoes.
Some of-
And what is going on there?
Ice
Alright, so
ice
what
cream.
What's the background? Is that ice cream?
It's ice cream.
I was thinking ice cream is too, and I'm thinking that's an odd combination.
Maybe he's
Hey,
pregnant.
on, yeah.
Maybe he's due.
Oh, that sounds good though. I didn't get my Girl Scout cookies this year.
Speaking
I
of,
got-
my
Some
husband.
people in my family, they put ketchup on everything, so nothing surprises me. Cookies and mashed potatoes, whatever.
Right? I put ketchup on everything.
Do you?
Well, I live in Pittsburgh, and the factory was in Pittsburgh, the Heinz factory. So it was kind of like a job security thing. We put ketchup on everything, so everyone like kept their job. It's true. So now I put it on eggs and meatloaf, and
You gotta support the home team.
gotta support it, right? Keep people in business. That's it. Up north in New York, it was the Nestle factory, so you had to eat all the Nestle candy bars.
Okay.
The public service, really.
I was working for a pre-press house, and we got to go to Ambrosia Chocolate Factory and have a tour because we did their work, or that we did their pre-press stuff for them. And we each got a huge bag of chocolate chips when we left. I mean, huge.
Oh, yum.
Yes. And then,
Keep bags of chocolate chips in the freezer here. I love chocolate chips.
yeah. And everybody, all the guys gave their chocolate chips to the girls so that they would make chocolate chip cookies.
They just took their chips and ran.
Annie up.
Exactly. It was like, will you please make me some chocolate chip cookies? Yeah, right.
It's like
That's
we
so
had the
sexist,
Hershey
though.
factory.
Well, it is, but yeah. But they were all,
Hey,
yeah.
woman, make me some cookies.
Well, pretty much.
I know.
Yeah.
That's Brigham Young. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, they were all union guys that I worked with, you know. So
Oh.
so they were the epitome of sexist at that time, yeah. But they treated me really nice. So
Did you make them cookies?
I was just thinking that.
actually, no, I did not. I did not. One of the ladies,
Shit.
and this is even going to be even more sexist. One of the ladies that worked in the front office made them cookies.
Shit.
Your
No,
own damn cookies.
no. I worked on the machines and cleaned everything and carried and toted and yeah. I worked my butt off there.
Did you put ketchup on the cookies?
No, no. But we did have a breakfast day one day there, and I did make the pancakes that day. But we had we had the whole factory smelled like bacon and sausages, and then we had pancakes and yeah, it was great.
You made
Oh, man,
chocolate
we
chip
gotta
cake?
stop talking about food. I'm getting
I
hungry,
know. I didn't
ladies.
get it. No food.
Oh, it was great. It was really great. So should we play? Do you want to play that one song that you were wondering what it was?
Yes, I want to hear this. But give us some
This
introduction.
okay. This is a song that I actually recorded it over a month ago, and then I didn't play it. I didn't post it because I wanted to write a story that went with it to explain it. But it's basically a song about what happened one night when I went to visit my girlfriend that had ran away to the city with some guy, and
In Bangkok.
pretty much it was kind of like that. And it was I was 15, and there was a lot of guys that were in Vietnam that were around us. So that's pretty much what the song will be about. So,
All right.
all right, here we
Let's
go.
listen. We'll be right back on MSP Waves.
So here's the story, a happier story, about a girl with a balloon. The balloon came at the end of the story, but it's really the most important part. This girl found herself in a world where it must felt like she was from outer space. It was night, it was dark, the streets were full of people. People like she had never met. People that walked around, beers in hand, saying peace, saying, hey man, how's it going? Who you got there? Who you with? Being eyed up and down, that girl found herself in a funny world. A world where she didn't want to necessarily belong, but it was sure fun looking in. That balloon in her wandered down to the lake that sparkled from the moon, the lake that the water slowly came up to the shore. Sandals came off, jeans rolled up, feet wet. It was a lovely holding big balloon that was on a stick so it wouldn't get broken. The man that was her protector that night, who was in charge of her for everything, made sure she had fun as they walked along the sand. It was too cold to go in, but warm enough to just walk and talk while holding that blue balloon high up in the air. They talked about many things, about being in the war, about how they ended up where they were and what they were going to do. As time went on, the sun slowly started to rise, the moon slowly started to fade, and it was 10 that night. Still, all these years is etched in her memory for the simple fact that when she got there and back, hunger was there, and she looked in the refrigerator, and all that was in there was a Reese's peanut butter cup. Which begs the question, if you want to be free and do what you want and live how you want, does that mean you don't eat? It begs the question, is there a happy medium between doing what you want and following the herd? There has to be. There has to be. There has to be a way to still hold that big balloon, but yet be able to eat more than candy. Candy that someone was so happy to have in the refrigerator. But yet they could have went back to the real world, but they chose not to. It's an interesting question and dilemma. It's funny looking back.
And that was it. So that was my weekend.
Okay, that was awesome.
It
Like, oh my gosh, the Reese's Pieces.
was, and that's all they had. She's like, "Oh, and we got food," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And and then she opens the refrigerator, and it was like a 1940s refrigerator, and here was two packages of Reese's peanut butter cups, and I'm like, that's not food. I'm thinking that is far from, my mom cooked homemade everything, and here she's like, yeah, and we got food. Here's a Reese's peanut butter cup. And at that point, I was like, and I was like, lesson learned, do not run away.
There's no
Cocaine's a hell of a
food out
drug.
there.
and that stuck with me forever. I mean, to this day. It was a great night, but I had a lot of fun that weekend. But yeah, no, I was like, really? Reese's? That's not in the food category.
Are you hungry? I got some breakfast over here.
That
Some
was
Reese's.
Yeah. So Reese's, I can honestly say, Reese's peanut butter cups changed my life.
Did you learn to cook after that? Or, well, you already knew.
I knew how to, with my mom, you had to cook. Yeah. That's, yeah.
So, did you actually eat the Reese's peanut butter cups, or did
Yeah,
you
did
suck
you?
up and start laughing?
Well, no, because I felt guilty because I
That's the only food you got. I can't. I'm really not hungry.
right, That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. So when we went out, there was four of us that went out, and at the time you could walk around downtown with beer, on a Saturday night, and it was a
At
whole.
15?
Well, yeah, I always looked.
Apparently.
I always looked a little older.
I
But
never stopped girls and ask them their IDs or nothing.
no, they didn't. And at that time, the guys could just walk into the bar and grab a beer and walk out and hand you the beer, and yeah.
Thank you, Mike Potts, for stopping by.
Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a whole different time, that because like it's
Everybody knows everybody.
yeah, and it was
Better call your friend.
yeah, you walk down the street, and then there was a real balloon vendor, and it's always me, and I wanted a balloon, and and the guy was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I had this big balloon on a stick, a blue balloon on a stick, and it lasted all night. I fell down a hill. But I was like holding, and everybody was laughing because I was like holding the balloon up so it wouldn't pop as I'm like tumbling down the hill into the lake.
Pop the balloon.
Right, exactly. Like save the balloon.
Oh man.
And everybody was, let's say not sober. So it was hilarious. It was very funny. It was a fun night. It was a lot of fun.
Not sober.
In many ways, on many levels, we were not sober.
Where did you get the music for that?
That I got on Soundtrade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you just have to yes. Well, I don't think I was quite that bad.
Here, hold my balloon. I gotta go dance.
Yes. Yeah.
That is always a funny one.
Uh,
That's that. We're back to Seinfeld again with Elaine dancing like that.
oh yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a full body
Yeah.
hive set the music or something. So. Dry heave. That's what. Full body dry heave set the music.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But
I
yeah.
haven't danced in a long time.
Well, I haven't danced like that in a long time.
The beer in her hand. There it is.
There.
Oh man.
Oh God, that's funny.
I haven't seen Seinfeld for a long time, but the commercials lasted forever. It was like on every movie that you ever watched, there was a Seinfeld advertisement at the beginning.
Yes. Yeah. Well, he was doing something new now. I just saw it.
They all are bringing back their old shows. Like Roseanne did a new one, and there was I think they did a Full House one. Like all these people coming back and trying
Because they
to
need money.
revisit. Well, that and they're making the movies all over again. It's like
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld himself, he doesn't have any lack for money. He's doing voiceovers on cartoons and stuff. Like the Bee movie, he made a ton on that one.
Yeah.
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 it was actually a pretty funny movie.
Hey, Chef Sarah.
She's
Captain
here.
Sassafras, yeah.
Hi,
Thank you,
Sarah.
everybody, for showing up and listening to us talk about this stuff.
This stuff, our random stuff.
K-pop was here a minute ago.
Our random talkings. We have Ingenuity. I could say his name this week.
Yes, you can.
No dramatic pauses.
No dramatic pauses.
Dramatic pause.
We're all part of the Alliance now. Welcome, Alliance members, to the MSP Waves. Yay. Anybody who doesn't have a membership to the Alliance, you can do that by talking to Ingenuity, and he'll get you an application, and you put your application in, and you can become part of the family. And you can hang out and look at gifts like this, because we do that a lot.
In the bouncy. Yeah.
In the
And
bouncy
bouncy
castle.
house, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun being the Alliance.
Yeah, if you want, you can head over to the office if you think you might be Alliance material. Fill out
You
an
have to be
application.
special.
Yeah, we don't just take anybody.
I don't know. I still can't
You
figure
gotta
out.
have gift power.
Yeah, if your gift game ain't strong, don't even
Yeah,
apply.
If your gift came in and stuff. Nobody can beat you in gifts.
And you gotta be fast too, because he comes up with them really fast. I don't know if he has them like on his screen.
I know. I wonder. It's like, do you have like a whole spreadsheet of like gifts that you just?
Gifts by occasion.
Yeah.
Funny.
I'm not
Gross.
human. I'm actually plugged right in to the internet from my brain, and I think it.
You have it in
Yeah,
up
you
here.
think of it, and it just pops up.
Sometimes I wonder.
I do too. My computer's too slow for all that.
Oh,
You guys will be on to the next conversation, and I'll still be back here looking for gifts.
well,
Like,
my
wait,
computer's not that slow, and that's how I am. I'm like, oh,
page is still
I'm
loading.
missing. Yeah.
At least Top K-pop gives us a whole song. Here's a whole song to find your gifts. I'm
Yeah.
like, good. Yeah.
Well, not
I don't have
anymore.
the on-demand
she's,
button.
she's only got one more show, so you know, I have to find someone else to give away Steam for us on SteamStar.
Yeah.
Besides Carrie, I think Carrie's gonna have another show, but the other show she has is not gonna.
I loved her show last night. It was so
Oh my god,
cool.
it was freaking hilarious that little short they did with
Yeah.
Carrie
I
the
was so
space whatever
amazed.
the hell I can't remember because I was cracking up.
Space Carrie.
Space is it? Yeah, Space Carrie.
Yeah, Space Carrie. And they did all these like sound effects, and they had this thing. I don't know why she stopped Sabo. She's a busy girl on Steam It.
She's jealous of Carrie. No, I don't know.
Oh, Carrie would love to hear that. But no, she's doing her final one. Top K-pop is doing her final show on Friday, and there is a castle party. So, Savo, are you a member of the alliance? Because I don't remember seeing you in the bouncy castle.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a member to come over and join the party.
To
on
Steam
Star
Star,
Network.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So we can get them alliance anyways, so we can tag them and stuff.
He actually is in the castle. He's not a member. He's a supporter. We
Yeah.
work with the SMA a little bit.
And
Oh,
that's
that's
the castle.
There's the castle. Yeah, she built that on Sims 4, like in the last 2 days?
Yeah. Mostly yesterday.
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful?
I still got lots to do, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but Carrie Allen's show was awesome, and I was gonna write for her, and then I heard their skit, and now I'm a little intimidated. Like, I don't think I can write as good as they did. It was so funny, and it was just so, like, something out of the 40s or 50s, the radio shows. That was like, oh my gosh. I don't know if I
She's
can
like,
do it.
she's like the narrator. Chris did a good job with that.
That was awesome. And the commercials. That was awesome. They did commercials in between.
Now 50% less explosions.
I'm sure she has it on record. Didn't she record that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I
Did it
got a
today, I'm sure.
notification, so she probably already posted it. Yes, she did. Let me get it for you. Just happened to be plugged in with Carrie Allen. She tags me, so.
She's good stuff.
Yeah, she is.
She's
fun.
awesome sauce on ass.
Awesome sauce. Yeah, and when you
She
get
been
to
with
the alliance, you
for a
gotta do
minute. Yeah, she's been there for a little while. Since she came in like right before we parted out into the syndicate, so she got to see all
oh,
the
the mess.
mutations that the alliance went through. All the meth, yeah. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It is. It is. It's what happens when you do that at night and decide to restructure.
Yeah, I know, right? Did I just do that?
Yeah, you wake up the
do that
next
again.
morning. You wake up the next morning. Oh.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
How big is what community? The alliance?
The Alliance. It is.
Steam Star or
The alliance.
It's
Yeah,
like
I'm
over
confused, too.
200.
I don't know.
yeah, a little over 200.
Yeah, he tags them all too in that post. Here's Carrie Ann's Missing Control last night. If you missed it, it is hilarious. You have to watch it. And she has
It's
that
good
cool
show.
background too, so she got a cool setup there.
Butt pirates.
Butt pirate.
In the middle of the screen. You see how there's butt pirates.
Yeah, she still wants writers. So if y'all are writers, or if you want to be a voice, she needs voices too. And they sound like they had so much fun making that stuff up. It's just hilarious.
Yeah, I'd like to do a few of the voices. That'd be fun.
I do too. I'm more psyched about doing an actual voice than to help her write, because after listening to what Chris wrote, I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way I can write that.
We got shadows here. Holy
Shadow.
cow, we got the whole group.
Welcome,
Marianne
Shadow.
too. Hey, Marianne, I didn't see you.
Hello,
Oh,
Marianne.
everybody's
They're all
sneaking in.
People just popping in, popping out.
Welcome,
popping
welcome,
in,
welcome.
popping out.
The Sim Your Life show here on MSP Waves. We
Yeah.
are live on MSP Waves. It is 12:47, and after our show,
Oh,
we have
there's
Whip Girl
Beth.
coming on.
There's Bethalia. Hey.
Hello,
Hi, Beth. I see you.
Bethalia.
I like
Oh,
that
Well,
name. That's a pretty name.
that is a pretty name. I didn't do that name post yet. I guess I should. No, it's
a
Tuesday
name
morning.
post. Beth, you did a nice name post.
Yeah.
We
What's in
s-
your name?
And a bucket list post.
I did the bucket
The
list.
bucket list one was fun. It was. I had fun with that one.
yeah.
And I did the likes and dislikes one.
We need a new
About
one.
an hour ago, Marianne.
Well, I think that one that you were talking about, like if I had $1,000,000, this is what I would do because it's different than a bucket. Because you're like, well, this is
Oh,
what I haven't done yet. But if I could, if I had a
I
million
take
dollars or
that
like
back.
a billion,
My,
why?
I just got tagged this morning in that.
You did.
I did by
What is it?
shadows. I what would you do if you had $1 million?
Oh, yeah, yay! I want to do that.
Okay, well, I'll tag you.
You'd be a
Tag me.
celebrity. You'd be a celebrity, right?
If I had a million
I don't
dollars,
know. I think I would be anonymous. Just like go up to people in their McDonald's drive-through and just like hand them a bunch of money randomly. You know,
I
and
got
just to
this.
see
This
their
one's on me.
face and be like, "Are you serious?
Go
We're
to the
getting
car
out of the
dealership after
McDonald's
this.
and we're going somewhere fancy." Yeah, do something like that.
I'd be a celebrity though. We got a bunch of celebrities here with us right now. You got
What?
Shadow. She does the Pimpy Post Thursdays and this team at Ramble.
She does.
Sable's over there in the SMA, helping all the musicians. Wrong Dong.
Wrong.
He's all about
He
free
is wrong,
speech.
dong.
Appreciate that, by the way, Wrong Dong. There's another article that got wrongly hit by that angry kitty.
that person,
It's
that
not,
angry.
yeah, it's not
Kitty
my
cat.
personal one. It's one from Artemis North that I will usher to you later if you want to take a
Oh,
look at
Artemis North got hit?
it. Yeah, well, I bought her a vote because she won uh, the tag game last week.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so, and yeah, Grumpy Cat don't like us, so he went over and he hit it, and now it's practically
Down to
not
nothing.
even on the blockchain. Yeah, so Marianne does the free write stuff for any free writers out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo!
Check out at the Free Write House.
Azaria does a few shows too. She has a
Yeah,
creative
you
show,
should,
and
you should
she.
get over on the SMA there.
Yeah.
Say, well, I'd create a link for you if I could, over, but I can't. So if Sable wants to pop one in there, that'd be just unless you're already over there.
I think we're all pretty much in every group that there is. Just in case you
Bethalia,
missed one, you know.
Bethalia, I don't know if anybody plays poker or not, but I play
Oh
a lot of
no,
poker.
yeah, the poker community is rising here on
Mm-hmm.
the platform.
Yeah.
She's the one
Now that
that
you got
me
some
into
money to
that.
play with, huh?
Yeah, that poker thing. I saw your thing, and I was like, don't. I
Don't
actually
do it.
no. I turned
I
off.
know, I thought about going to the tutorial thing,
Yep.
and I'm like, no, don't do it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she does change. Yeah, you don't need money. It's free to sign up to Luxax.
Yeah,
And
that's what the crack dealer says all the time, too.
Yeah.
There, it's free to sign up.
every Monday she has a training.
He's a crack dealer.
Yeah,
He's a
no, I
poke.
know better.
Uh,
I'm not a good gambler. I
It is
win with other
addictive
people's money.
now. Yeah, it is addictive.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Not
Didn't
even going there.
no. I did look at it more than once, though. I was like,
You start getting itchy, pawing at your arms.
Oh, she's got it safeguarded. You can't put money on there. So
Oh.
it's just for fun.
do you think?
But you can win money. I have won several tournaments myself.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got
You'll
third place
just
in my last big one that Guilty Parties and ATS David sponsored the Women's Day International one.
Oh
That was
yeah.
pretty fun.
There's
Yeah.
no downside to this. We have to do it.
Yeah, and you can learn from Beth. Like on Mondays, the
Oh,
tournament
and
she
here
does.
I go, joining the group.
Tutoring. Yeah, it's a
Sim Girl
tutoring
has
tournament. You
arrived.
know, it's not
Spend
like
all
you're
our
gonna
money.
go over there and yeah.
God.
If you play your cards right. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Literally.
I clicked on it. Now I got
I
another.
did too.
Now I got another thing that pops up.
Y'all are just so influential.
Talking that smack.
I know, actually, I know a lot of people that I could get. I've been trying to get on Steam it that play poker, so this might be the way to do it.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes, it is one more Discord channel.
More.
My sidebar. I have to scroll now. Hi,
Oh,
Crimson
hello,
Cloud.
Kimmy.
I was just talking about celebrities. And
Yay,
I
and there
just
she
gave a
shows
shout
up.
out to Rondon Kirby. She's actually the one that sent me over to free speech. So have to thank her for that.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate John.
What's free speech?
It's one of our rights in the Constitution.
Well, really?
Can you name what number? What number is that?
That's
Four.
number 6. I'm just kidding.
Should be number 1. Number 4, I believe it is.
Freedom of speech,
Is that a
It's,
Discord?
isn't it Rondon? Is that
assembly.
yours, Rondon?
Yeah, he's the one that took care of it. I don't know who's
Opinion
his
flag counter.
back, but yes.
Oh, it's a Discord though? Another?
Yes, here. Let me get. Don't let me invite. There we go. Yeah, it's Rondon's.
Oh, I didn't know you had one.
He does the freeze. Well,
Freeze
it's actually
peach.
freeze peach. Yeah.
A free
He does the show on Friday, I believe. Here's the free peach here. You just come to Sim Your Life Show and we will fill your sidebar up with groups.
yeah.
I will give him back no other.
And we're all in the same groups all over, so it's just like, well,
Well, that's the problem is that then somebody will be somewhere and you're like, well, if I'm over here and I'm like, well, I don't have that one. That happened to me one night and normally some girls
goes
on
Monday.
and she like gives me I'm here and sends me a link to a Discord channel that I don't have. And then the one night where I was like, well, I had it because I know you had sent me the one for the whale share one.
Yeah, the Welsh.
And
I wasn't there.
and you weren't there.
I know, I'm sorry.
And I was like, well, I needed to get
How
in
do I get
there.
Yeah.
I don't have my hookup.
I do have a nifty list of a bunch of discords, but it just gets confusing, really. This is when I see people that are new, I'm like, here, just go to minute support.
Pretty much.
There's some really nice people there, and they'll tell you everything you need to know, and then just be on your way. Go fishing, swimming, swim.
So yes, I do have a new challenge to do. Thank you, Shadow Bob.
Yay.
If I had $1 million, this is what I would do.
How many do we have to think up, though?
5? 5 maybe?
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
No, I don't think so.
It was really hard to come up with 10 for that bucket list. I was like,
Yeah.
there's 5.
Yeah. That bucket list was hard.
It was.
That and the 10 lies things was, or whatever, 10 truths and a
10
lie.
truths, 1 lie.
That was a hard
That
one,
was
too.
hard.
Do you not tell the truth that much, or?
Well, I do, but you wanted to make it so nobody guessed.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and yeah, thanks, Shadow.
We were supposed to do 10. Yeah. Some people did like 5 in English, 5 in Spanish.
Actually, Artemis North, she finally did hers, and she did 5 of them, and then I read it because she had tagged me in it, and then I was like, yeah, it's really great, you know.
Oh, that's right. And she went in and put 5 more.
Yeah, it was hilarious. I'm like, well, I won't tell you what's wrong, and of course she's like, but now you gotta tell me.
10 truths in one lie.
I saw it after your comment, so I seen the 10. I was like,
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
I taught her to edit.
Yeah,
Oh.
Shadow Pup did this post. Okay, this cracks me up because okay, it's Shadow Pup, who is like, you know, the perfect when it comes to her posts and everything. And how she I gotta find it.
I don't know about perfect, but
Well, okay.
As best as you can get. I mean,
She's
I'm just
meticulous.
messing
How's
with
that?
you.
meticulous.
Good,
She's very
good,
meticulous.
like good quality and good form, that's for sure.
It takes me a long time to do posting.
Yeah, now I gotta find it. So I was reading her shout out Saturday post. Copy. Paste.
I'm gonna have to start doing that too.
Yeah, that's a good one to do. It especially on a Saturday.
Do you collect them all week and then do them?
I should.
Go out like the day before and.
Well, I should, but I don't. But I know some people that do. But so I was reading hers and I noticed which is really funny. I noticed an error in hers. So I made a comment about it. And then she came back and she goes, I edited my post. And I looked at it and she just crossed it all out.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, how did she do that?
I was like, best.
I don't know that editing trick though.
Oh, it's this. You do 2 of those
Oh, okay.
on both sides
Before
of
the
the text. Yeah, or word or whatever. And then it crosses it out. But for her to do that, I mean, if somebody else did it, I think it would be funny too. But yeah,
She took out. Ah, okay.
but I was like, that is the best edit ever. I laughed so hard. It just took me by surprise.
Yeah, she is very clean format. Very beautiful. Very beautiful shadow. I appreciate your layout. Because some of them shout outs, it gets a little confusing.
Well, it does. Well, everybody, technically, aren't you supposed to do like 3 new people that you've met on Steam It?
Yeah, when Crazy BG first started, it was actually like a contest where you shout out 3 new Steamians that you bumped into, and it's evolved into shout out to all the people that you had interactions with that were, you know, memorable throughout the week or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Oh, cool.
But didn't you get in trouble, Ingenuity?
I did.
Because you forgot people?
I always forget. I talk to so many people. Yeah. So I haven't done one for a couple weekends now because I don't want anybody to feel left out. I forgot them. I forgot them. Man. Yeah, so I'd have to do my shout out Saturdays would be like 3 different parts because I use up all the bandwidth on each one.
Yeah, I just try to.
See, now I have to do one this Saturday for sure.
Yes, you do. You could just write a disclaimer at the top. If I've missed anybody.
Yeah, if I missed you, I apologize.
Yes, please.
Make a comment and I will make a whole post just about that.
Yes, about our 4.5-minute conversation. I promise.
Where we talked about balloons and Reese's peanut butter cups.
That's right. Yes, and you've been playing.
Yeah, this is what I've been doing all week.
You've been
Playing
gone.
a lot of, yeah, Yay!
She got
No
excited.
Play
mods.
that online.
Yeah, it's the
Are-
alpha
are-
test for the
Is this the
new.
shit where you're all for the horde? For the
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, she is.
horde! Right.
I am for the horde. Every single tune on this server is horde,
Yep.
and I got 12 of them. But yeah, this is the alpha for the Battle of Azeroth, which is the new expansion that will be coming out in August. And there's a bunch of invites going out to people who actually play all the time. They're in the big grades. They're big buff people, players, whatever. And whenever they don't show up and they need more people, they get regular random people like me. And I come on and play it. That sounds. They're all bragging about what guilds they're in and all the high elite.
You got like a Mr. T mod?
I don't have any mods. There's no mods allowed in this. So you're not
No.
allowed to put anything in there that would alter the game.
Do you remember that? The commercials that they had like different mods, some celebrities, and one of them was Mr. T. Yeah, that cracked me up.
Mr. T, I haven't heard about him. Long time either.
I pity the fool.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. He was hilarious with all the gold chains.
I wonder how much that had been worth. Because
Did
he had to have like 10 pounds of gold around his neck at least, you know?
did they weigh it once?
Probably, but I don't know.
Because he had a lot on.
That couldn't have been real.
You don't think?
I know he made some money back in the day,
Yeah.
and where he come from, that was the thing. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
I-
like the
I'm-
80s or 90s.
I'm thinking it was real. I mean, because really, Mr. T without real? I don't know.
What you talking
Yeah, I
about,
guess
Willis?
now that I'm looking at it, I can see it.
Oh, this gold's real.
Yeah. I mean, would you 40 pounds?
Chunk.
I thought it was a lot.
Holy cow, yeah.
I'm
40
assuming Bethany.
And it's like so much an ounce. So. Story behind the chains, the mohawk, and the earrings. Oh my gosh.
Till he took it all off at dinner. He could have left
Something
some
on.
of it on. Yeah. I don't know about the chain.
I don't know if I'd really want to see him naked at dinner.
Oh, snap.
He was pretty buff.
I know, but
Yeah,
it's
what
dinner.
was that? Rocky 2 or Rocky 3? Clubber Lane. He beat the fire out of Rocky because he was hungry.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, is that where he got his start? Was when he was in that movie?
Honestly, don't know if that came before the A-Team or not.
Yeah.
Did you see the movie The A-Team? That was awesome.
The movie? No.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Was it?
It was pretty awesome. You know how Bradley Cooper is, what's his name? No. I can't remember all the names of characters. But then Mr. T was on there and he had the van. And
Yeah.
They squished the van with air conditioner.
Face. That was his name. Face.
Yeah.
Whose name was Face?
I named one of my kittens Face when I was growing up. my mom asked me, what do you want to name your kitten? Face.
The hot guy.
Oh, the hot guy was Face? Okay.
Why you gonna name your cat Face? Because he's the cool guy on the A-Team.
It's if you think about it, all the shows that they had back then, how goofy they were.
A lot of graphics these days are much better. Like, you remember the Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno?
Yeah.
That was that show there.
That was a good show.
Or what were some of the other ones? Like, was it the $6 Million Man?
Yes.
They made that cool sound effect whenever you jump. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
We used to walk around when we'd be out
Oh
playing,
shit.
and all of a sudden go.
Awesome.
And then there was the $1 billion woman that came afterwards, or whatever her name was.
Yep.
And
Why when I
so he
can
had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Uh, but
They
yes,
don't make shows like
they
that
don't.
anymore.
Because I
You
mean,
go back now, and they said so much stuff that the politically correct people nowadays would just go insane. Just
yeah,
over the little remarks and comments that they make. You're like, oh my
I know.
god.
Well, even like Charlie's
Yeah.
Angels, even like
Oh, there you are.
even like Charlie's Angels, that's so politically incorrect. I mean, one guy behind a phone that they've never met and 3 hot chicks.
Getting
Kicking
paid to
people's
get a
ass.
big ass.
Yeah. Hi, ladies. Oh, Charlie. Oh.
Yeah, we
Oh,
watched them little
Charlie.
babies like Spaceballs and stuff like that. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh.
Bitty,
I
bitty,
can't
bitty.
believe they didn't ban
Hey.
this stuff yet.
You Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
Hello, angels.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was. There
That
was.
was a good movie too.
Yeah. There was
Yeah.
no like.
Hello, angels.
Yeah, and they'd be like, "Oh, Charlie."
Charlie, how are you today?
Yeah. Yeah. As they're in their bikinis by the pool.
What kind of assignment do we have
Yeah.
today?
With my
Like
perfect.
Hugh Hefner calling his bunnies or something.
Yeah, exactly. It was. Except they'd give him guns, and didn't one know karate, or did they all know karate? I don't know.
In the Now showed up. Hello.
And they all had specialties, different things they could do.
Yeah.
Oola. You know, one of these days I'm gonna go and say Ola, and it's gonna come out Oola, and everybody's gonna be looking at me like I'm an idiot.
I know you are gonna do that.
Yeah, we were talking about what is it, 70s shows? Was that the
70s and
70s?
80s,
back
yeah.
70s,
then?
80s, yeah.
70s and 80s TV shows that we miss so much because they were funny. They don't write anything funny.
Arrow. Yeah.
No, they're all politically correct now.
With
Airwolf
it, yeah,
was
they have
awesome.
propaganda.
Airwolf and Knight Rider, man. Airwolf and Knight Rider was shit.
Knight
There
Rider
was
were
no
great.
propaganda back then. Well, there might have been a little bit, but not as much as it is now.
Knight Rider was kit.
Yeah, that was cool. You just like called his car and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Silent
talking-
mode kit.
talking
Yeah.
about- yeah, silent mode kid.
Yeah.
you just started.
It was like Batman, but better. Like the
Yeah,
Bat.
I was talking to Sass the other day about that. I was like, you know, it would be the perfect car. It'd be like the Batmobile combined with the AI of Kit.
Yeah.
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 That would be awesome.
Yeah. And then have the cool Bat cave.
Yeah, Bat Kit.
And it would fly. you have to make it fly. 'Cause
Hell
it's
yeah.
Oh, like Chitty Chitty
Turn
Bang
it to
Bang?
Turn it to
Yeah,
a,
yeah, you
turn
can
it
just
to a
fly
helmet chopper like on Airwolf.
the building.
I guess I didn't
don't
see
understand why
Airwolf.
we don't have flying cars yet.
I don't know what Airwolf is.
We were promised.
It's
flying
about
cars.
this dude that flew a helicopter.
Oh.
It was like Magnum PI to the nth level.
Oh. Okay.
I must have missed that.
Yeah, that must have been on a weird night or something.
After my bedtime.
He was a
Had to go
stuntman
to bed
and a
and just-
hero. I like how you say that.
Yeah.
That must have been on a weird night.
That was the song that, or was that the same show? No, that was the Fall Guy. I was thinking Fall Guy was the stuntman. And Coffee did his bad karaoke to the
Yeah. Speaking of, we need some more bad karaoke and the bad karaoke
The
post.
boat. vote.
well, we need votes, and the bag karaoke got a Curie Award, so
Yeah.
there's over 7 SBD up for grabs. So get
Yeah.
your, and we only have just in the now.
And then now it's gonna take all the money.
He's gonna take it all. So yeah, because the post I put up, I'll send that money over there, so that'll be part of it too. So, and that's another.
Dude, I really like that ghost too that in the now I added this week.
Yeah, yeah. So and the money from this post will be part of the prize package too.
Yay.
So get
Yeah,
your
so we
bad
need some more
karaoke on.
bad karaoke's. And I didn't see why they couldn't like join both karaoke's, right?
They can.
They can. Because Killer Whale does a karaoke too. What round are you on?
Oh, we might have lost him.
I was gonna say,
I-
I never know if it's me or y'all.
Well, he's got that same internet that you have.
Oh yeah, the country internet.
The country internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we play a
Yeah,
song?
but oh, Ingenuity has the karaoke going on too. So if you are a singing fool, which Mary Ann West has not entered karaoke contest.
No, she hasn't.
She hasn't.
She keeps
And Ben did a
saying-
wonderful one. Where is the voting one? The voting one, because you have to vote on these. These
Yeah, because
And
right
she-
now they're all tied. So please, somebody,
They are all
somebody
tied.
please vote.
and they're so good. I love them.
Yes, shame on Marion West for going to Vegas and having a great time and not doing your bad karaoke.
Exactly. That was the perfect place to do it. Did you not
Thank you,
sing
In the Now.
karaoke during it? There you go. In the Now got that, and here is the voting post for us. So, if you can't
Grumpy
be
Cat
in
freaking hit the
contest-
karaoke contest too, man.
man,
Of all things, I mean,
that
that's
Grumpy Cat is making me
Killer,
grumpy.
Killer Whale's like my donation account. You know, I've got a crypto contest, I've got the
Yeah.
karaoke, and I've got the photo contest, and everything I get goes back to the community. It's like free money for people, and for him to come hit that was ludicrous.
Well, it is. Because that's just proving that he's out. It's a vendetta. You know, he's not.
Yeah, we need like a Grumpy Cat flag day where everybody on Steam it just goes flag this one post or something. See how it feels, Grumpy Cat.
There you go.
Oh!
Now that I see the picture, I do
Yeah.
kinda remember. Yeah.
That dude-
He dances on his mom's spare table. He needs to put it on
In the
film and put it in
basement.
the bad karaoke contest is what he needs to do.
So then we can flag him.
Yeah, we need to challenge him. Say, because isn't it a initiation into Steam it getting your Grumpy Cat flag?
Ernest Borgnine. I saw him in the Poseidon Adventure. That was a scary movie when you were a kid. I saw it in the theater. Tells you how old I am.
Dude, you shouldn't have said that.
Quietly, you should have said that. You really, really should have said that.
I don't even remember movie theaters back then. My dad used to take us, like, he would have to babysit us on a Saturday. So he would take us to the movie theater and we would just watch the same movie over and over and over again. and
All
we would just
day?
fall asleep. Yeah.
Oh God,
He would
that's
just
funny.
We would all fall asleep and we would wake up at like 4 o'clock
Oh
and be
my
like, okay,
God.
let's go home, get something to eat.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's like my childhood memory of movies.
Oh, see, we had in the town I lived in at the Four Corners. It actually had an old when I was little. It had like on the movies. It had one of those windows on the outside. You had to stand down the sidewalk, and it was lady was in there and she collected the
Ah.
money just like in the old time movies. And there was one theater, you paid your money, which on Sundays they had a children's thing. And so my mom would drop us off, and it was like a nickel to get in. And you go sit down, and then they would have like a raffle for kids. You'd have a number under your seat, and you could win prizes and all kinds of stuff. And they show cartoons, and then
Wow.
a movie, and yeah. So that they'd just drop us off there for like, and back then you didn't have to worry about your kids like you
Yeah,
do
you could
now.
just do that.
Yeah. So, but the Poseidon Adventure was the last movie I saw with my whole family. With my brother, all four of us were there. Because my dad
Oh.
didn't like to go to movies. So we used to go to drive-ins, but not movies.
Yeah, drive-ins were fun. I'd fall asleep there too. I don't
That's
think I
why
ever
they
watched
took us to drive-ins. They would have their cooler with all their alcohol in the front, and then we'd be in our jammies.
I would remember putting the pillows and the blankets
Yeah,
and getting all comfy, and that's it.
yeah,
That's all I heard.
yeah,
Sleep.
yeah.
That was best, and now you can't do that anymore.
No, well,
You
we don't
can't drive 'em.
have. We have one,
Yeah.
but it's a ways away now from my house.
Yeah, I think we have one somewhere. I don't even know where it is because I haven't been there.
Yeah. Well,
That was great. They had them station wagons.
Yep. Yep.
They just turn it backwards and have everybody sit on it.
Yeah. Well, let's play a song,
Okay.
and yeah, and that was in Spanish.
Yes, it was. It's such a beautiful song.
And they're
Hello.
talking, and they're talking about my my bad karaoke song.
That was good. I ain't gonna lie.
That was funny because I did it, and I I sent it to In the Now and K-pop.
It's actually on the chain in the now.
Off the
Right,
chain.
brother.
I can fly with my baby. That's what it means.
I have no idea what that song means.
And Ingenuity got a GIF, of course. He found a GIF for this song.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
But that rap was, and they were like, both of them were cracking up, and both of them are like, you have to post it. You have to post it. Like, all right, I'll post it.
You didn't make a GIF for that one?
For
For your rap?
look you at.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Sometimes you make GIFs.
Yeah, no, because it was I just thought it turned out goofy, and they were like, no, you gotta post it, because
They
both.
went crazy. You got
They-
like 30 comments on this.
I know. And actually, Shadow Pubs and Artemis North both put it in their shout outs. It's because so for something that
That'll be your claim to fame.
that's my claim to fame is my bad rap. But I would,
You know, she did that bad rap for the bad karaoke that one time, man.
Yeah, there it is.
yeah,
I love that picture too. It's so bright and
yeah.
like you're having such a good time.
I did. Well, because I was really gonna try to, because my son made fun of my rapping, and he said that I didn't rap like really rap. So it started out as I was gonna be very serious and try to really rap the song, and then that song is just ridiculous.
I loved how you like narrated it. Like, well, of course you like her because she's doing all the work,
Well,
and giving you all her money.
I'm like reading the lyrics.
I didn't hear you swear though. I was waiting for the F bomb here and there. I don't think you even swore.
Oh, I did. I
Did
did.
you?
Yeah, which is another reason why I wasn't gonna post it, because there's a lot of swearing in there.
I must have just been laughing too hard
Uh,
to notice. I'm like, there's no swearing.
yeah,
that's funny.
there is. There's a lot of swearing in there. There's a lot.
You'll have to do that more. Do
What?
the,
No,
this like Snook's interpretation of rap. We'll pick these songs out.
Well,
Send
you'll
them
have
to
to
you.
pick it out. Yeah, I don't. But that wasn't like planned. That was just I was reading it and I was really trying to be serious, and then I was getting like angry because it was a dumb song. And I'm like, really? This is what people are.
This is what you're singing about?
Yeah. And it has to be popular enough that you know that we're now
People
in.
would know what you're doing.
Yeah. And I'm thinking this is a popular song?
I'd never heard of it, but I don't listen to rap.
Yeah.
I say I don't like country, I don't like rap, but I like country rap. So
Eh,
Isn't that
I'm
called crap?
complicated.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I think it's
Country plus rap
uplifting.
equals crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, my voice got a little high by the end of it. I think I was actually shouting at, at the song.
I think that crossover started with that one guy and that other guy. Was it Nelly and Tune somebody?
Sure.
I think it was Nelly.
Oh, the country rap stuff, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Girl?
That's just like I sent you that message and I said, I don't know any songs over 1990. So can you give me some names? And you were like, are you serious? I'm like, yes.
So you didn't even know who to look
No. No, I literally don't know any songs over
I
it.
don't know any either.
In the
I
Know
haven't
is
listened to
trying.
radio in 20 years.
In the Now.
In the know.
Twisted One is trying.
That was when country and rap first
Oh,
mingled
okay.
right there.
I don't think I've even read that. Let me
Oh,
see.
Tim McGraw?
I do
Yeah.
like Tim McGraw though. He's sexy.
Well, I
He's
know.
sexy
I
man.
actually
Good-
know
good
his
job.
name.
I don't think I've ever heard that name.
But you don't recognize Nelly, right?
I don't know.
I am number one.
I know now.
Nobody
He did
feel
that.
like
Was it the
Tell
champion?
everybody.
The champion song or something? I was gonna play of his. The one we get to it.
We never get to all the music.
We don't. We talk a lot. It's okay.
That's all right.
It's okay. So what are y'all up to this week? What are you gonna be doing? Do you have any plans? Is there anything other than the castle party we know about that?
I don't know. I'm finishing my castle. That's my job for this week.
Yay. I wish we could all make a sim and like show up at the party in the sim, and all play our thing together.
I really do too. They need
They
to,
don't have
well, they're
anything.
supposed to be working on that, where there's a place where you're supposed to be able to meet. But it's gonna
Yeah.
get like,
Just turn into
it's
'cause
gonna turn into, a
human
pickup,
nature.
a pickup joint.
It'd be the meat.
The
house.
meat
What do you
market.
call it? Meat markets. That's what it's called. I'm too old to know even what it is. I
Oh man.
don't know. Yeah, that's where you go to get your meat on Friday and Saturday nights.
I would love the metal show. Can y'all hear me still? Or is my
Yes.
internet cut out?
I
Oh,
No.
can
yeah,
hear
I was commenting on Creamy. Yes, I would love the metal show. I'm a big metal fan.
Oh yeah, her show's awesome.
Did pop in
In your face.
towards the end of it one time, and it's on the weekend, so it's a little harder for me to do. But yes, metal.
It's on Thursday.
What's the one you got on the weekends?
Hello,
Then?
activist blog. I don't know all the shows off by heart. There's so many shows.
Here we do War.
Who's
Wow.
who's War?
It's a 80s metal band.
Ah,
Here is the site if y'all would like to see the schedule. And it
For
messes
bad
me up with the
karaoke. I could do
time
bad
zone.
karaoke because I honestly don't know their lyrics, but that would be fun.
Yes, you
We
need to
have
do another
this.
bad karaoke.
Yeah, on the weekends they have the Chaos Show. They have Voices from the Mountains, which is on Friday night, I think. And then after
Holy, what the
for
fuck is
Full
that?
Force
Well,
Thursday, we got Chronic and Coffee.
thank you.
Thank you.
What happened?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, was I missed the
Guar.
hammer because I was reading this here. But then we have the steam panels with Ag Road,
I
and I
don't.
believe
I don't know. I don't know who
Steam Wave
defeated it.
Saturdays with Clemson Clad. We have Frequency Waves with Globo Cop. We have the Steamic Creative with Shayna Azaria. We have From the Ground Up with Lazy Sundays, Romance in the Air, and God Waves on Sunday. So that's our weekend lineup. I
Nice.
missed it.
My
Too slow, clown. I was too slow too. I didn't even get to see it. Missed it. You never know what's going to happen in MSP Waves audience.
No. Sorry, I don't know.
Coming up with the woodworks.
Well, you never know. There's what, 15,000 people here? You never know who's going to show up.
Yeah, yeah. But we do have radio shows every single day of the week now on
And to
MSP.
put that right in between Ellie and Guar, I mean, come on, man.
I missed it.
You
Dang it.
did.
Dang
I caught it.
it.
Which tells you what kind of a day you're having.
I'm just being protected. I'm very sheltered.
She
I
forgot
can't
to
even
put
see
ketchup
spam.
on her cereal this morning, so she's not prepared.
There you go.
Need some ketchup cereal. I got
Oh,
that
no.
chocolate pebbles.
Yeah.
So I got-
She's got Reese's Pieces in it.
yeah.
This
I
is,
wish I had Reese's Pieces.
this is what.
Chocolate don't last in this house.
Oh God. But that was, yeah, that was the greatest weekend though. God, that was.
Hey,
And I
hey,
missed it.
did you walk into your friend's house and shit on the floor and tell him you didn't know? That's awesome,
Is
Ron.
that what it said?
That's what Ron said.
And then he says I may need to take a break.
Oh, man.
But he was really nice.
Dude pissed on my rug.
Oh, I wonder if they have a gift of that.
Rondon was really, really
Oh,
nice.
shit.
He actually got on and explained stuff to me today. Yay!
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rondon
there you
was
go.
really nice.
Dude. Dude.
Don't piss on another man's rug.
It really pulled the room together.
Oh, man.
Oh God, that's funny.
That show was hilarious. Definitely one of Jeff Bridges' better movies.
Yeah, The Big Lebowski. Whip Girl.
Yeah.
Whip Girl. Welcome, Whip Girl. We're just warming up your audience for your show. Whip Girl will be coming on next with Hacking Mental Performance with Whip Girl.
Yes.
And then the Music and Money show, Scaredy Cat Guide. And then What You At? and JR Slub. That is hilarious. Those things creep me out so bad. I had to babysit a kid that had watched it all day long, and it was just like, oh my God, these things are insane.
There was adults that watched Teletubbies, and I would hear about it, and then so I found it one Saturday morning, and I watched it, and I was like, "What are you guys watching this like totally wasted at 8 o'clock in the morning or what?"
Teletub. I was trying to find the Alpha Dogs where the skinhead went into his house and pooped on the floor, and it's too late now. That and I can't find it.
Are you trying to are you trying to gift as fast as
I can't give
ingenuity?
this back. And he has country internet, so he's still faster than me.
Yeah, he's got that.
I type 5,000 words a minute.
Yeah.
He
He's
types with his mind.
he's beta testing that new
There, this
Mind
is the one I got.
keyboard.
It's a VR keyword. That's
You ever
what
see
happens
that
when you put
movie?
ketchup on your cereal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like making me want to throw up. 'Cause the guy, not the
Vomit out of the
girl.
booth.
It's like, what are you doing with that bottle of beer?
Oh yeah, he puts it way in there. Huh? That's funny. That kid died. That's so sad. He had his car run over him.
Yeah. It isn't that. So we
Yeah.
we need some more gifts
Ow.
because that like
Did you hear everybody? And the guy from the that one movie
Off.
died, and then Barbara Bush died.
Barbara Bush died.
Barbara Bush died. Yeah.
When?
Yesterday, I think.
Oh,
They didn't even put it on the news. It's not even newsworthy. I don't get it.
Barbara Bush should be newsworthy.
She should be newsworthy, but no, they didn't even mention it.
Oh God,
I
no.
heard
Check
she
off.
was sick like 2 weeks ago.
I don't remember that episode.
She had COPD. Aw.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I can't find any gifts irrelevant.
Bones
That's
is
all I
like, grab your partner, dozy do. Stomping his leg
Yeah,
and
she's all
clapping like he's at a
stomping.
hoedown or something.
And Scotty, he's just having a ball there.
That's a bouncy house gift.
Yeah.
That's a bouncy.
Yeah, that would be a bouncy house gift.
There's some big Star Trek fans over there. It never stopped if you started that.
No. Yeah.
Didn't it be the Star Trek and Star Wars gift wars?
Yes. Yes. Then you'd have to make another room just for the Star Trek Wars.
Probably. So who's listening? What do you guys prefer, Star Trek or Star Wars? I'm Star Wars all the way, personally, but
See,
Star Trek was good.
I have to go with the old Star Trek.
Yeah, I watch Star Wars. Not that I'm into it, but I would prefer watching Star Wars over Star Trek. My
But I
brother was
like
a
the
Trekkie.
second generation. I mean, the second generation. I used to make sure I was watch that every week.
With Captain Picard.
Yeah. Because then they had Data.
That data cracked me up.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, he was great. He was great. I mean, the first Star Trek was just. I mean, it is what it is, but I like the second generation.
Starting.
I was
45.
I was a kid and we were playing Star Trek, and I was in a laundry basket on top of a table, which, you know, that right there sounds very safe. In a basement with
With a hard concrete floor.
yes, exactly. So, and I was I was sitting in the laundry basket, and then they were like, and turbulence hits. So I grabbed the edges of the laundry basket and I'm shaking it, and I ended up falling right off the table onto my head. Onto the ground. It hurt. It really hurt.
Ow.
Yeah. Yeah, it really hurt.
That's like your memory of that.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, it hurt.
I've been saying Bethalia for I don't know how long. I'm sorry. It's Bethelia.
Bethelia?
Bethalia.
Bethalia.
Like Princess Leia? No, that'd be different. I was pronouncing Bethleia.
Leia.
Like Princess Leia.
Leia. Bethalea.
Yeah. See?
Bethalea.
Bethalea. That's beautiful.
Why didn't you correct me before?
Yeah, you need to correct him a lot because he gets a lot of.
I hate being wrong. So you have to correct me if I fuck
Well, at
up.
least that one's a
I mean,
pretty
if I say
one.
something wrong. Can I?
But
And see, I just said something wrong there. So you have to correct me.
but see, I'll never get it right. Just so nobody take it personal when I mess and butcher your name and
Yeah.
known you for 5 years and still call you by the wrong name.
We have so many names that it's whatever.
But that's yeah,
As long as I know you're talking to me, I'm good.
I know.
I just join new groups that give me new names.
Yeah, like Pimp's Girl.
Pimp's girl.
Still waiting for somebody to change their name to Pimp. But
But that is, it's like I'll tell my husband, yeah, I was talking to Sim Girl, and then I'm like, oh wait, oh, which name does
you
he?
know where it is.
And then yeah, the one from South Carolina, and he's like, oh. So now I just have to tell. What is with the everybody posting stuff?
I don't know. Apparently, this is the new Upvote channel.
Okay, is this the
Where's
new
our clown?
My PT or what?
Pimp your own post. Come on in and just spam our channel.
Yeah,
We
I'm
would
out.
love to upvote your
Batman
post.
Pimp. Here you go, Ron.
They were just helping Rondon.
Yeah.
They're just keeping him on his toes. See, they know whenever he doesn't feel good, just take advantage of it. They're like, listen to the radio. They're not paying any attention.
Yeah.
Just throw your links.
Sim Girl's not watching.
Oh, apparently, I missed that one. Now I get the boring one.
Yeah.
Big red flag.
I was really proud of myself. I actually dragged you and Ingenuity into the other channel,
That's awesome.
and did.
By my fucking hair. I was kicking and screaming and everything too.
I know, I know, I know. And I was like, sorry, bud, but you're out of here.
Unwilling guest.
Like, come on. Like it or not.
You're out of
You
here.
are on the clock here.
Well, because Sim Girl kept talking, and I'm like, all right.
See if I can do this. Probably
never
still
know
got a
what's gonna
lot of
happen on
hair in
this
your hands.
Well, me and clicking on things while the show is going on is not necessarily the best thing for me to be doing. I'll be talking to Sim Girl, and I always hang up on her. Always.
She does. She don't like me. She's like, I don't like her anymore. She's talking. I'm out of here.
And then I'll
I
be
don't know if she's anymore.
and then I'll be
talking.
and I'll be
Okay.
talking to myself and realize nobody's there.
I missed that story this morning because I got rebooted. I'm like, yeah, and we was down in the basement, and I would say, and that was it. I'm like, ah,
Son of a...
I wanted to hear the end of that story. Yeah. Dang. I probably need a new computer. I've done so much with this one that it probably just wants to die.
Well, yours has been restarting like really bad.
It does it whenever it feels like it. I don't.
Yeah.
You get the blue screen and it just... kaboom.
Yep, it just boom. That's it.
Might be
That's the
getting,
end
might
of
be
your session.
overheating.
I was thinking that too. It probably needs cleaned.
Get one of those little cans of air, blow some of the dust out of it.
But the thing
Clean
is,
the
I
keys
have
up
the
a little
can of
bit.
air. I just don't have the time where my computer's turned off long enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
It is on as soon as I wake up, and it does not turn off until I go to bed at night. So
That's
probably needs a little break.
that's mine too. That is mine too. And my laptop.
My laptop, I've actually got one of those cooling fan pads up underneath it.
I do
So
too
when
on
I'm
mine.
typing, I can feel my keys when they start getting hot. I'll turn the fan on.
Oh, I leave my fan on all the time underneath mine on my laptop. Yeah. But I started the castle on the laptop and it got really slow.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's a lot of graphics, I guess.
Yeah, most laptops aren't built
Yeah. Well,
for
that used to
doing
be
any of that stuff.
my fast computer, but
Oh no.
it's not anymore. So, yeah. Yeah. And then because crypto went so high and everybody was mining, all the graphics cards, I guess, went up like $300 in price.
Yeah, it
Yep.
did.
Yeah, so the young, the lovely young man that helps me, he took pity on me years ago, and still does. He's keeping his eye open for me for
Oh, good.
yeah, because we got to get my the tower that he built for me, because I whined. And
What do you think? You're gonna blow your
Can you,
computer up
can you
here.
please make me a better tower?
I need power.
yeah.
Give me more power.
Well, what happened is that, and this will tell you how I am very blessed by people in my life. I had met him years ago when I took my laptop in to get reformatted, and then they messed something up. But because of health issues, I didn't get back there in time, so I was out of the warranty and da 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 da. So this young man, um, just was really nice to me, and he said, if it doesn't work, bring it to my house and I'll fix it for you. And it didn't work, and he fixed it for me, and we actually got along really well, him and his wife, and they now have a little baby, and they're really nice people, and they're like from the ghetto, and they're trying to, you know, live a normal life.
The ghetto.
Yeah. And so one night my laptop had died, and he knows how much I need a computer. And the next day he went to work and he found all these used parts and then stopped over on his way home from work and gave me a tower.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
Yeah.
Did you say thank you?
Yeah.
You're baking cookies.
I gave him
Did you give him?
two
Did you?
Some syrup.
I gave him 2 pounds of coffee.
Ooh,
All right.
coffee. Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, he's a real sweetheart. So
That's what I'm.
I get really lucky with the people that I know.
You make good connections. That's what it is.
I
She's
get
smart. That's why. She tells the other people go away.
which
People
other
that I say and sit there and talk to for 3 days before I find out they're creeps. She knows they're creeps right up.
Hey, hey, in about 3 days,
She has more
he's
time
gonna
to
send you
make
some
friends
dick
with
pics.
genuine people.
I tried to warn you.
I told
Uh,
her. She's like, oh yeah, and I'm like,
she's like, "You're too nice." I'm like, I know. Gets me in trouble all the time.
when somebody goes, hey, honey, you know it's not gonna end
No,
good.
they don't start off that way. They're like, I need help. Please help me. I'm new. Oh, by the way, send me some naked pictures. No way. Why'd I even talk to you in the first place?
See, I've never gotten the send me a naked picture, and that's a good thing. And nobody
No,
send me a thing with a naked picture, please.
everybody send Snook a request.
No, I've been in a lot of
The naked
situations.
rapping mama.
I've been in a lot of situations where, and I've been in very drunk in those situations, and I've never had a picture taken without clothes on. I can honestly say that.
That's hard to say now.
Yeah, Yeah. Well, and especially at the biker things I used to go to, because you used to get free stuff if you show your
If you
boobs.
flash them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, thank you. I will pay. Here's my
I,
dollar.
well, he'll pay because I'm not paying.
Well, there is that too. Yes. That big guy behind me
Oh
that's
man,
really scary looking, he will be paying.
He will be paying.
the scary guy.
Well, yeah, we went to Mole Lake and there was me and this lady named Auntie Debbie.
That's the way it says. My boobs have earned a shot or 12.
Yeah, see, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. I
I
couldn't.
don't think I'd give it to him.
You shaking for some bacon?
Well, they always had signs next to the thing. It was like, $2.50 for a shot of tequila or show your boobs and it's free. Yeah, and it wasn't happening. So, but yeah, we were in this bluegrass festival, and there was a bazillion people.
Everybody shows their boobs at bluegrass festivals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's common there.
yeah,
I'm kidding.
It gets
I've been to a
rowdy.
couple.
yeah. And we were drinking shots of tequila, and then I kept saying to the guy I was with, I was like, "Don't let me have any more tequila. Don't. She's gonna make me have more, and don't let me have any more." And then 5 minutes later, I'd be doing another shot, and were we were
He
dancing.
wasn't very good at that.
No, he wasn't, because I was having fun. And what we found out is that me and Auntie Debbie were dancing through all these people, and nobody was bothering us, which was a little odd. Well, then you look around and you had these three very large, scary-looking men behind us, and they were scaring off all the other guys that were trying to come at us, and we didn't know.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a lot of fun. It was not the next morning, but it was a lot of fun.
So you didn't have to show your boobs.
No,
Well, that's good.
no. I drank a hell of a lot of tequila though that
Oh, I love
night.
I do not like tequila. I get snaky on clear.
Yeah.
Like tequila or vodka or Bacardi or something like that. The light colored ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't drink.
Yeah, I don't think it matters what color, really. I don't do
Well,
good.
for me it does. Is if I drink like a dark brandy or something, I'm fine. Or some wine or something like that. But
Yeah.
I don't
There
know
is
what it
something
is
in
with
the
it.
lighter colored that it had. Something. Because, yeah.
Yeah. Those crazy ladies always
Different
drink
kind of
vodka.
drunk, that's for sure.
Yes. It is. It is. But yes. Then the next morning, I woke up right after the porta potties got flushed out. So I like ran across the field because we were in tents. So I ran across the field and it was still dripping water on the inside. But I got there before all the other gazillion bikers woke up and used them. So I was happy.
Is that how your clothes got
That's a
dyed
good
awful
day
blue?
there.
Oh man.
So the trick is that even if you're really not awake, as soon as you hear that porta potty's being clean, run. Because an hour later you won't be able to breathe in there.
Life hacks from the Sim Your Life.
That's right. Wha- Well, you figure there was because all you did was just pull off the side of the road and park a tent. You just pitched to your tent, and that was it. And then the town, because all the bikers were there, they closed everything. They turned off all the water in the whole town. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So to shower, you had to go to the lake and bathe.
Yeah. Wow. They've really come a long way in there.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, no.
Now breathe.
Okay, hold your breath now.
Yeah, exactly. And then yeah. you know.
So we have come to the last few minutes of our show.
No, we just
Thank you,
started.
everyone. I know it feels like we just started, but it's over. Now we have to wait till next Tuesday to do it again.
Yeah.
And I think actually is Grim in here? No. I think we might have Grim next week. We're gonna see how that works out. But he does the Chronic and Coffee show on Thursday nights. And he requested a seat on the couch with the Sim Girls.
He did.
He did. So we're gonna see about that. And so that'll be another exciting show.
Yeah, after you showed me that he sells marijuana for a living.
That's always an exciting guest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's not legal here.
It's a bad McCoy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that we have friends in Colorado that can show us the life that we could have if we only lived in Colorado.
Or Arizona, or California, or Alaska. Or
Well,
Yeah,
they got
everywhere but the
Colorado.
states that we live
Colorado.
in.
Yeah, Colorado is the first though, so they've really gotten to the point where it's like an everyday life thing. It's a way of life there.
July
Or
1st,
all of
Canada?
Canada?
All of Canada?
Oh wow,
Wow.
you're close to Canada. You can just say, "I identify as a Canadian."
Yeah. I'll have to defect. Defect?
We lost the engine again.
Uh.
Yeah, we'll have to defect to Canada.
I'll just
Well,
drive.
thank you, Ingenuity, for coming to the show.
Yeah.
To have you. Maybe you can come whenever you have more time to stay and chat with us.
Now you'll hear it on the thing. I can just hear him swearing at home.
He's going, I can't believe it, the last 3 minutes. That's what I said this morning for the first 2 minutes.
I
of
know.
the
I'm
show.
like, oh, but and then I said, oh, she's got the clock. Wait. And Rondon's like, what? Because he sent me the clock, and I said, no, that's not my job. And
the only job I
it's
have.
that's what I said. I said it's the only job she has. Damn it! It's to watch the clock. So then when he was, and you could see the like what? I'm
I'm
like,
the one that says go.
right, exactly, exactly. Oh, why are you in
Okay,
the
our
wrong?
last minute. So let's see. There we go.
Yeah.
Coming back. Welcome back, Ingenuity, to the last minute of our show.
That was weird. This was just like randomly shut off and restarted on me. I'm sorry.
See, I think we have some goblins fans that are messing with our computer.
Last night, none of the bots were working. It was crazy.
Oh my gosh. I think they're onto us.
The bots.
Yeah. The FBI. And
They want your
Yeah.
ketchup.
they want my ketchup. They can't have it. You'd be amazed by how much ketchup I go through, really. And then I seen the price of it the other day. I was like, oh my gosh.
For ketchup?
That's what all my money
Yeah, everything is expensive as heck, man.
Mm.
It's like $5. Okay, we are down to our last 10 seconds. We do want to
Two-
thank everybody for
$200 ketchup budget.
and we are out. On to you.
Oh wow.
Oh.
We're done. That was a wonderful show. Thank you.